Hello, and welcome to another edition of Sports Card ASMR. I'm dropping coins, and I'm the Sports Card Doctor, and we're so happy that you are here today. We, because I've got the money out, are going to be doing a price guide episode. We invite you to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Join the Sports Card Army. The Sports Card ASMR Army. That's right. We're the channel that combines sports card nostalgia and ASMR relaxation. I will acknowledge, as I did in the video released earlier this week, that these videos, I record them in batches, were recorded a couple days after Halloween. And for Halloween, I did go full goth and full emo and have a great Halloween celebration. And I forgot to take the nail polish off when I started to film. So here we are. You don't need a comment. I'm going to explain it all week, I'm sure. I mean, you can comment that you like the chipped nails. They're a little chipped today. Apologize for that. Alright, without further ado. I know a lot of you like these EU and UK coins I have for my 2023 trip abroad. But we'll put the money aside. Here's how this goes, because we're going to make some money here today. We are going to be doing a price guide episode, which means we're going to open up a pack of cards. We're going to look through a Beckett Baseball Card Monthly, and we're going to find out how much fictitious money we're going to make today. Sometimes when we open up a pack of cards, we find Legends cards, and we put some of those Legends in these penny sleeves. Sent to us by listener Eric. If you'd like to send us something to open or penny sleeves, there's an address down below. If you want to mail me nail polish remover, because I can't find my fiance's right now, that's accepted as well. Now, a lot of times we put cards in here. I thought I'd show you real quickly some of the cards we have saved. We, of course, have a John Jabs card from the great John Jabs at The Past is Alive. Check out his channel, a big contributor to our success here. We have some Mark Malones back there, you saw. But here's some of the cards we have sealed away. These are all submitted without comment. Well, I'm going to comment on this Denny's card from Pinnacle. Still pretty good. The old Trevor Hoffman Marlin. There's Barry Sanders, Eric Davis, my guy, Dan Marino, Don Shula. Still got to do a cranial nerve exam of Pat LaFontaine, don't we? I owe you all that. The cut up Mark Malone. My favorite wrestler, the British Bulldog. My favorite NFL kicker, Pete Stoyanovich. And my favorite former AfterBuzz co-host, Kathy Kelly. Bonds rookie, man. It can't be worth as much as I want it to be, right? It's okay. All right, and the most recent from the video. this past weekend. So that's the cards we save. Yeah, a couple Bo Jacksons there. Alright, careful, careful. You don't want to ruin these. How about we just do that? Alright. So what can we add to the collection there? Well, let's find out how we're going to price today. We're going to price with this 1991 Beckett featuring Joe DiMaggio and Mickey Mantle. I figured this would be a good price guide to use so I could purge my New York Yankee angst following the World Series, which the Dodgers kicked ass. No complaints there. The Yankees didn't play well. What can you do? Let's take a look inside. Was it Yankee month here? Great Satchel Paige. This was a great card. Ted Klusinski really showing you how to do it. Alright, here's the hot and not weather report here in June of 1991. Hot, Ken Griffey Jr., Dave Justice, Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, Nolan Ryan, Ricky Anderson, Darryl Strawberry, Ryan Sandberg, Kevin Moss, God bless you, Todd Van Poppel, Cecil Fielder, Will Clark, Jose Canseco, Barry Bonds, the entire 1991 Upper Deck set, Juan Gonzalez, Ramon Martinez, the better of the Martinez brothers at this point, George Brett, Alex Fernandez, Roger Clemens, Sandy Alomar Jr., Mo Vaughn, Ben McDonald, Matt Williams, Mark McGuire, the entire 1991 score set, Don Mattingly, Eric Davis, John Olerud, Bobby Bonilla, Pete Rose. Oh, excuse me, we're in the cold section now. Pete Rose, Jose Canseco, Todd Sion, Sportflix, which is all of Sportflix, Don Mattingly, Roller Scheiser, former Rookie of the Year Jerome Walton, Will Nuschler Clark, Eric Anthony, and Matty No Noakes. Okay, interesting, hot and cold there. Let's go to the cards. Oh, 75 tops, okay. If you watched the last video, you know what that means. Fun cards. Alright, we got our June 1991 convention calendar, which of course means we're checking in with some folks here, and if you were in Elizabethtown, Kentucky on June 8th, 1991 at the Sport, Card, and Comic Book Show at the Pritchard Community Center, if you were there, comment down below. One of these days, we're going to find someone. I swear. Profile on Julio Franco. then only 57. White box with a beard and less hair than he has now. No judgment. Okay. Richie Ashburn profile at the end there. Okay. Here we go. Now, that's how or what we'll be pricing our cards with, but what cards will we be pricing? I wanted to go to score today. We open up a lot of score here. I think these are groundbreaking cards, especially the 88 set. Upper Deck kind of took all the headlines in 1989, rightfully so. But Score, to me, as a youngster during this era, was the pack of cards that opened up the future of card collecting. The Topps monopoly had been broken already in the early 80s with Fleer and Donruss, of course. But now we were going places. This was 1988. This was the future. This was bright colors. Okay. Which one of these are we going to open? We need to figure that out. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. 88 Score, legendary. 89 Score, they fell back a little bit, I remember, but I still like them. But we have a June 1991 Beckett. We've got Series 1 1991 Score. This is an opportunity for us to price pretty much as these cards were out. It's kind of rare around these parts. So let's do that. We'll break this pack here after we do some crinkling. I think the Score packs kind of complement my emo nails. Let's see what we got in this pack of 1991. Series 1 Score. Okay. We got John Beckett. Again, I've said this before. We've opened up the packs of Score. I really enjoyed the design of 91 Score. They all kind of look like posters that you'd hang on your wall. Very early 90s design and colors. Like I said before, I've joked about it, but, you know, I think we all had Trapper Keepers and jackets with this kind of color scheme here. So, interesting time capsule of a pack here. John Beckett, Scott Radinsky, Lee Stevens, Tim Layana, Kevin Mitchell, Master Blaster. We got the Rifleman, Jesse Barfield. Vaughn Hayes, an 80s and early 90s stalwart. Dan Petrie. If you ever wonder what your drunk uncle was doing when he was pitching. Luis Rivera. Steve Psycho Lyons. Greg Harris. Brady Anderson. Anderson, a few years away from his magical big home run season, but could be a valuable card there. Got some World Series trivia. We got Gary Milkey, Brooke Jacoby, Rick Aguilera, and Mark Carrion. Wow, this is not an impressive pack for pricing. This will be interesting. 1992 World Series trivia. That's about Gene Tennis, Oakland A's, Reds, light hitting catcher, becomes a World Series hero. Happens. All right. As you know, usually what we do is we pick about 5 or 6 cards, put them aside, and we'll try to price those to see if we can make $1 back on our pack here. Then we'll do an over-under for the entire pack. But man, I gotta tell you, this is not looking good. Here's what we'll do. We'll start dividing things up here. I mean, Gary Milkey, God bless you. He's 2 seasons with the Rangers. Brady. I mean, Von Hayes is a common, but he's like, what do we do here? It's not a good pack of cards. That's just where we're at now. John Beckett, he's coming off a 14-win season. Well-known 300-game bowler. A few years away from his bigger win seasons with the Giants, but we might have to count that there. So let me just double-check. 1991 prices. Mark Carrion, a prospect at one point, but I think he had played himself out of prospect status by this point there. Radinsky, good lefty. Liana was kind of considered a up-and-comer, but it was middle relief up-and-coming. Again, Von Hayes, he's a common. I'd bet money on him being a common. Petrie, I mean, here's a guy who was born 47 and good career, but nope. Luis Rivera, back when they let the shortstops bat 225 and start the entire season. Here's one of baseball's great personalities, but not going to be worth a lot. Or 2 middle relievers, yeah. All-star third baseman here for Cleveland, but I don't think we're making money back with Brooke Jacoby. So I think we're going with these cards here by default. John Beckett. Lee Stevens might have some value in 1991. These art cards. Brady and Rick Aguilera, at least by this point, was an all-star closer, or at least getting there. Had 1 season as a closer under his belt. So I think this is where we're going. To create some drama, I'll put Brady last. I don't think we're looking at Brady Anderson doing much, yeah, but he still might be a prospect. All right, you know what we're doing. Okay, let's get back to the price guide here. I don't know what I was expecting. 1991 score, but especially Series 1, because you're not getting any of the kids who came up early in the season. But this is okay. This is okay. Score 1, score 2. Here we go. This is going to be interesting here. So let's get right to this here. All right. What is the overall pack going to be? I think we're going to look. I think we're going to get a little bit. I think $1.21 will be the total price for the pack. I do not think I'm going to make my money back on these selected cards, but let's figure it out, okay? Alright, we got our handy dandy calculator ready to tabulate some prices. We're going to be rich. Okay. Here we go. John Beckett. 1991 score. Number 70. And there we go. We got ourselves a common already. 5-cent common. Okay. 5 cents. Lee Stevens. Kind of the replacement for Wally Joyner coming up. Had some future going on there. Had a good future out of him. Number 67 in the set. Oh, we have him listed. 12 cents. Look at that. Do I know my 1991 Angels baseball or not? Okay. 17 cents, kids. Rick Aguilera, here we go, just coming off a 32 save season. Former Met, former world champion there, 170. And that's a common. Not looking good. 22 cents. Now we got some of these fun cards here. We got Kevin Mitchell, part of the Pacific Sock Exchange. But here's some art. 406. And the cool little Master Blaster art here. Oh, here we go. The Master Blaster series. Kevin Mitchell, 10 cents. We are at 32 cents. It's not going to happen, huh? We got ourselves Jesse Barfield, former, American League home run champ in 1986. Big arm for the Yankees there. 414. And that's a common. Oh, but here we go here. Wrinkle. Specials. 6 cents. I see dead card packs. Oops. I messed that up here. $38. So, can we get ourselves 62 cents out of this Brady Anderson card? Will we make our money back? I think it's been a while since we've made our money back here. Alright, $2.49 out of this set here. Was the future bright for Brady Anderson? $2.41, Larry Walker. No. Common. Brady Anderson. Was at this point a skilled defensive center fielder is the words I'm looking for. But he was a light hitting outfielder, which made his 50 home run season a few years later. How do we say it? Surprising. There's Brady Anderson for you. Right there. We're at 44 cents. So, we definitely did not make our dollar back. But can we get up to 121? Let's find out together, shall we? Brooke Jacoby, 162. There's a chance he is priced, and he is not. So that's a common. Then there's Gary Milk. I'm not even going to look. That's a common. Greg Harris. I mean, I'll give him the courtesy of just looking at his card again, because that is definitely a common. Steve Psycho Lyons. There's a chance. And definitely not a chance. Okay. Luis Rivera, I mean, look. He was a starting shortstop for the Boston Red Sox. But this was 1991. No wonder they love Noma. Dan Petrie, I mean, at one point, if this was 1979, we'd be pricing this card a lot higher than we are now. As of right now, it, of course, is a common. Von Hayes. Von Hayes is a question about how bad is he going to be buried in this price guide. And the answer is a lot. That's a common. Demliana, I mean, did we get an entire junk wax pack of commons? We did. This is a common. Scott Radinsky. I don't even know why I'm looking. That's a common. Mark Carrion. There's hope here. Carry on, my wayward son. 165 in the set here. And we are looking at a common. Wow, that is crazy. We only had 2 non-common cards in that set. That is impressive. 50 cents total on the commons, so 94 cents total. No, I don't need the calculator for all of these. I just like the sounds, you crazy sucker. We didn't even make $1 for the entire pack. We've been on a slump. We have been slumping on the price guide videos. Just slumping so much I just threw my pencil on the ground. Well, sorry about that one, folks. No, even not even a card that's like priced better later. These are just a bad pack. But a fun trip down memory lane. Well, that's it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like. Hang out with us some more. Join us every Wednesday for price guide videos. Sundays, kind of our random videos, just hanging out here. And then Fridays, we have our Crinkle and Rip series, which is fun and short and to the point and less disappointing than this. All right, that's it. We'll see you next time.